What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Cinematic Wonder. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been buzzing in the Marvel community: Scarlett Johansson's surprising return to the MCU as an executive producer for the upcoming Thunderbolts film. This revelation has sparked a flurry of speculation about her future with Marvel, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this breakdown. Let's rewind to a time that feels like it was just yesterday. Scarlett Johansson found herself in a legal battle with Disney and Marvel Studios over the release strategy for her film, Black Widow. As we all know, the pandemic forced a lot of changes, and the decision to drop Black Widow simultaneously in theaters and on Disney Plus impacted her earnings significantly. Scarlett's contract was tied to box office performance, meaning that the streaming release essentially cut into her potential profits. It was a contentious situation, with Johansson suing Disney, and it left fans puzzled about why Marvel wouldn't step in to resolve the issue more amicably. The then CEO, Bob Chapek, seemed more focused on profits than artist relationships, which raised eyebrows across the board. Luckily, key figures like Kevin Feige and Bob Iger intervened, helping to smooth things over. But what does this mean for Johansson's relationship with Marvel going forward? Fast forward to now, and whispers about Johansson's return have circulated for some time, particularly around her possible involvement in a Disney Plus project titled Blonde Phantom. Yet, this was all speculation until the official Disney press release for Thunderbolts hit our screens. That's right, Scarlett Johansson is back in the Marvel fold as an executive producer. What does this actually mean? Let's break it down. The role of an executive producer can vary wildly. Traditionally, in the film industry, it's often seen as a title that denotes financial backing. Sometimes it's a person who funds a project without being involved in the day-to-day creative process. However, in the Marvel universe, this title can carry a lot of weight. Just look at Avengers: Endgame, where James Gunn was listed as an executive producer despite not directing the film. He was consulted on his characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy, which indicates a creative involvement. So, what could Scarlett's role entail? There are multiple possibilities here. She might be an investor, looking to recoup some losses from the tumultuous release of Black Widow. Alternatively, she could be consulting on storylines or character development, especially since Thunderbolts features a cast that might connect back to her character, Natasha Romanoff. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Could this mean Natasha Romanoff will rise from the dead in Avengers: Secret Wars? While many fans are excited about the prospect, I think we need to temper our expectations. Johansson has stated that she views her time as Black Widow as complete. Plus, Kevin Feige himself has hinted at focusing on core characters rather than trying to cram in every hero from the past. Let's get real here. The MCU is moving forward, and while bringing back legacy characters like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is feasible due to their popularity, Natasha's sacrifice in Endgame was meaningful. It's a stretch to believe Marvel would resurrect her character just to have her appear in another major crossover. While it's fun to speculate about who might pop up in Secret Wars, Marvel is likely looking to streamline its roster of characters for a more focused narrative. Bringing back a character who's been gone for a significant time might detract from new storylines and developments. After all, the purpose of introducing characters like Yelena Belova is to pass the baton and continue the legacy of the Black Widow. To clarify, just because Johansson is attached to Thunderbolts as an executive producer doesn't mean she's suiting back up as Black Widow. Her role could be purely behind the scenes, working on the development of the film and consulting on creative elements. This is especially relevant since Thunderbolts explores a darker side of the superhero universe, potentially allowing Johansson to lend her insight into Black Widow's complex history. Now, many fans have shared their thoughts on whether they would welcome the return of Black Widow in any capacity. Would it bother you to see her again, considering how her character was sacrificed for the greater good? Would you prefer to see her legacy carried on through Yelena? Or is there still room for Natasha in your heart? Moreover, the possibility of other original Avengers returning, like Captain America or Iron Man, also brings up interesting questions. Are we ready for a reunion, or is it better to let these characters rest and allow new heroes to take the spotlight? In conclusion, while Scarlett Johansson's return as an executive producer for Thunderbolts is undeniably exciting, we must remember that this role doesn't necessarily imply a resurrection of Natasha Romanoff. The MCU is evolving, and the focus appears to be on newer narratives and characters. As we await more information about Johansson's specific role in Thunderbolts, we should keep our expectations in check regarding her reprisal as Black Widow. Marvel is adept at surprising us, but they also understand the importance of character arcs and narrative weight. So, what do you think? Would you like to see Johansson return to the MCU as Black Widow, or do you think it's time for new stories and characters to shine? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed our deep dive into Scarlett Johansson's MCU return. Until next time, keep your cinematic wonder alive.